We've now walked over to the main aircraft park where during the day many visitors have been arriving, flying in to enjoy the very sunny weather we now have. I've been joined by Terry Smith, who is a member of the Wessex Strut down at Henstridge Airfield. Terry built his own aircraft here, Zenair CH-601 HDS. Terry, you learnt to fly some years ago. What was your first history of perhaps club flying?
Yes, I learned to fly at Dunkerswell in 1994 to 1996, and yeah, mostly club flying. Yeah, Cessnas, Pipers, but it's quite expensive, so I made the decision either to stop or to go and build my own, and this is what I've done, you know.
So this aircraft, the Zenair, was it your first ever project that you decided to have a go at?
Yes, it was. The Zenair lends itself quite well to building from scratch. So I bought a big pile of aluminium sheet and a set of plans from Zenair, and that was it. You know, it took 5 years to build.
Having purchased the Zenair, how did you then approach putting the aircraft together?
Well, you find an inspector, which the LAA will supply you with. Mine was a chap called Jeff Mager, who was very good, ex-Navy, had all the licenses required, and he checked every piece of work I did before any of the bulkheads were closed up. He made sure they were okay, and right to the end of 5 years, when the LAA supplied a test pilot for me as well, a chap called Dave Linney, squadron leader, and flew it beautifully.
And that took off from where? When was its first flight? Was that Henstridge or was that down at Dunkerswell?
Yes, it flew first from Henstridge in early 2008, and then we did our 6 or 7 hours test flying from Henstridge in that area. Usually within 25 miles is a restriction. But
and then from there you obviously got confidence yourself with the aeroplane, and you then started going for further afield, from going down to Dunkerswell and other places to visit for a cups of tea and touring Britain, no doubt.
Yes, I've, as you say, Dunkerswell, been to Plymouth, went to Boathead a few weeks ago, did a bit of camping, because the Zenair's got good wing lockers. You can put tents and sleeping bags and things in it. Yeah, so I haven't been over the water apart from the Solent. The Isle of Wight is a good destination for us. But one day I'll go to France, I think. But
so Terry, as first projects go, it seems a really real success. You would recommend aircraft building to anyone?
Oh yes, everyone. Yeah, especially the Zenairs. There's not enough of them about. It's a nice airplane. It flies beautifully. The HDS, and they do an ultralight version of it as well. And it can be built from scratch. You don't need years of experience. I know I've got years of experience, but anybody can build one. Yeah.
Well, that's great news. It's I know you were an aircraft engineer over, I think, Westlands way, but nonetheless, to have a go, it takes, I think, a lot of dedication, a lot of what's the word? A lot of courage, I think, just to say I'm going to build an aeroplane. It can't be the easiest thing to do. How did it go down with the wife when you told her?
She's quite happy. She's used to my mad projects, so. There was an article I read once which likened building an airplane to eating an elephant. You just do it one bite at a time, you know. It takes a long time, but don't look at the whole, just look at each individual bit. Each bracket is something towards the final. Yeah.
Well, excellent, Terry. Thank you very much. Really interesting, and you know, LAA can help you make your dreams fly.